Students, today I am going to teach you a very small chapter, that is understanding words better. There cannot be a proper class for this chapter because this is something which you have to study on your own for improving your vocabulary, for improving your skills in writing. You have to learn about a lot of different words and how we often confuse words because of the similarity of their appearance. They are not sounding the same exactly, they do not spell the same all the time, but sometimes we confuse certain words, like suppose the words familiar and familial. Okay, familiar and familial, one ends with an L, one ends with an R. So what is the difference between the meaning of these two words? Familiar means to know somebody, okay, or to know a situation. Like I am familiar with the school environment, which means that I know about it. But the word familial, L-I-A-L, means of having a family relation, of having a direct family relation. But sometimes we confuse these kind of words, okay, we confuse these words and we use it improperly. So this chapter, understanding words better, page number 175, this chapter is all about clearing your doubts about the different words. So what will be your work to do? Your work is to study all the words which are given, to memorize them by heart, to remember all the meanings, to remember all the words which are given in the book, and then proceed to solve the exercise. I am going to help you with one of the exercises. The first exercise will be something which you have to do on your own. It's a make sentence. Okay, and the second exercise you have to study, you will have to solve it in the class. The first exercise, you find out the meanings, the different meanings, and then make sentences using them, two different sentences. And exercise B, you have to fill up using the correct word forms from the bracket. So exercise B, let us start solving. Number 1, the king's reign, R-E-I-G-N. Okay, let me help you with the answers. Please tick the correct answer. Exercise B, number 1, reign, R-E-I-G-N. Number 2, quite, Q-U-I-T-E. The dessert was quite delicious. Number 3, I could see many houses on the vast plain, P-L-A-I-N, plain. Page number 175 of the grammar book. Plain, P-L-A-I-N. Anybody else apart from Deban has joined? Please give your attendance. Okay, next number okay, from the beginning I am telling again because Deban joined late. Number 1, rain, R-E-I-G-N. Number 2, quite, Q-U-I-T-E. Number 3, plain, P-L-A-I-N. Number 4, idle, I-D-L-E, idle, I-D-L-E. Number 5, the lessons included in the science course, C-O-U-R-S-E, course. Number 6, the lawyer deposited the bail, B-A-I-L, bail amount, bail amount. Bail amount, B-A-I-L. Number 7, the teacher advised, E-D, A-D-V-I-S-E-D, advised the children to improve handwriting and they took the advice, A-D-V-I-C-E, advice, very seriously. So like advice, when it is used as a noun, the spelling is A-D-V-I-C-E, and when it is used as an adverb, a verb, the spelling is A-D-V-I-S-E. So in question number 7, the teacher advised the children to improve the handwriting and they took the advice very seriously. Number 8, the soles of my sandals need repair. Soles, S-O-L-E-S. Soles, S-O-L-E-S. Number 9, the boat sank in the sea last week. Sank and drowned. Drown is for a living person or a living animal, we say it is drowned. For any non-living object, if it goes underwater, if it capsizes, we say it is a sink. So the boat sank, S-A-N-K, sank. Number 10, the teacher complimented the students. C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T-E-D, complimented, C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T-E-D, complimented. Okay, so have you completed this exercise? Exercise A you will do on your own. Is there any confusion? Now your work is to study all the different meanings which are given. Okay, so let me just practice exercise A with you a little bit. The first questions are B-E-A-R, bear, and B-A-R-E, bear. Two different spellings are there. So first of all, tell me the meaning of the two. Tell me the meaning of B-E-A-R, bear, and then tell me the meaning of B-A-R-E, bear. First tell me the meaning, then we will write the sentences. Tell me. Yes, bear means to tolerate and bear means to uncover. Okay, very good. Now come to the, so you can make sentences using these two different meanings. Okay, next tell me the difference between B-E-R-T-H, birth, and B-I-R-T-H, birth. Birth and birth, they sound the same also, but they have completely different meanings. They sound the same, but they have a completely different meaning. Birth and birth, tell me the different meanings between the two. Drown and sink, I already told you. D-Y-E, die, and D-I-E, die, very easy. Birth means being born, and B-E-R-T-H, birth means a bed on a train. Okay, good. Now dye and dye is very easy, everybody knows this, that D-Y-E, dye means like a color, and D-I-E means to die, to be dead. Okay. So like this, I think all the other questions are also very easy. You will be able to write the meanings and make sentences with it. Memorize all the words which are given here, because questions might be set from inside the chapter. Okay, not from the exercise only. So read everything very well. Come to the next chapter, synonyms and antonyms. These chapters are like interactive chapters, so I'm not teaching it in details. They're very simple and they're very easy to be done. Let's do it in the book. There's a crossword puzzle given here, and you have to complete the crossword puzzle. Okay, so do it in the book. See, the first one, you have to solve the puzzle by filling in the synonym. So what is a synonym? A synonym is a word which has a similar meaning, right? And what is an antonym? An antonym is a word which has an opposite meaning. So today I think we'll get time to do only the synonym portion. So it's a very interesting crossword puzzle which has been given to you for solving. So I have given you time for solving it, have I? Now can I tell you the answers? Let us discuss the answers then. Number 1, number 1, admit. Admit means confess, right? Confess. I think it will fit the description. Yes. Next is factual. Factual. What is the meaning of factual? Factual True, right? True. 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 Factual means true. And number 5, I'm just telling the across portion. Okay, across first I'm telling. Across, number 1 will be confess, number 3 will be true, and number 4 will be compel. Compel. C-O-M-P-E. Confess, true, and compel. C-O-M-P-E-L. Compel. Now come to the down portion. Begin means start. Number 2 will be start. Number 4, lessen means reduce. Yes, reduce. Reduce. Number 6, faithful. Faithful, what should be? Loyal. Yes, correct. So, we have completed the synonym portion. Now, this work is something which you can do very easily on your own. Okay, make 7 pairs of synonyms from the words given below. That means just one word, you will just take 7 words out of this box, any 7 words, and then you will have to write the synonyms of the word. Okay, did you understand the question? It's not like you have to find out 7 synonyms for each word, but for any 7 words out of the box, you will have to write the synonyms. But I am going to change the question a little bit. I am going to ask you to find out the synonyms of each and every word which has been given in the blue bracket. Okay, so find out the synonyms of each and every word which has been given in the bracket in the box. Can you do that? And then write it. Okay, so I think it will be better if you memorize all the synonyms which are given here without leaving out anything, and one day I will ask you questions on it. It will be like a revision. Okay, very helpful revision. Now come to the antonyms portion. Antonyms are words which are opposite in meaning to a given word, right? It is the opposite of the word synonym. Antonym is the opposite of the word synonym. So what are the antonyms? They are the words which are opposite in meaning to a given word. A lot of different antonyms has been included in your book. Let us start the exercise. Let us start the exercise. What is the antonym for attack? What is the antonym for attack? Write fast, tell me. Defend, right? What is the antonym for admit? What is the antonym for admit? Deny. Correct. Very good. Very good. Number 3, what is the antonym for bravery? Bravery. What is the antonym? That is opposite word of bravery. Opposite of bravery. Cowardice. Correct. Opposite of classic. Opposite of classic. Opposite of classic. Trendy. Yes. Next, opposite of encourage. Okay. See, even though in your book the opposite of classic has been given as trendy, another antonym of classic will be either atypical, okay, atypical, let me tell you, or anomalous. Anomalous or atypical. And the opposite of courage is discouraged, correct. If in your book the opposite of classic has been given as trendy, so if you write trendy it is okay, but the actual opposite of classic word is, classic means which is something which has been a standard for a long period of time. So what is the opposite of classic? The opposite of classic is something which is not of standard, right, of something which is different, not really standard. So the opposite will be anomalous. Okay, I'm writing the word. This is just for your own knowledge. Even if you write trendy, I will not cut your marks because it's already included in the book, but this is for your own knowledge. Okay, now come to the next one. Make 5 pairs of antonyms from the words given below. It's very easy. You will just find out the words from the book, and don't just do it for 5 pairs. Do it for all the words which are given. Find out the antonym. Yes, atypical or anomalous. Both are correct. Yes, you are right. Akash. Both are correct. Now, find out the antonyms from the book, and then not just of 5 words but of all the words, and then write it. Okay. Or you can simply memorize the antonyms. No need to write this again because it's already given in the book. Come to exercise number E. Use the prefixes to make the antonyms. So number 1 will be disqualify. 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 DIS. Number 2 will be insensitive. Insensitive. IN. Number 3 will be indirect. Number 4 will be disobedient. Number 5 will be irresponsible, and patient will be impatient. Okay. So I think you have all got the answers of the antonyms also, right? Did you have any confusion regarding the answers? Because everything has been given in your book also, you will study them. Okay, study them properly. Bye students. Thank you for today's class.